Hey, my Liptons. So I can't say that I will be shedding any tears, that I will be ripping up my hair, that I will be contemplating anything with this news, okay? Because I am the happiest bird alive. Now, before I get into this video, because I know some of you Jon Snow stands here and there, sometimes y'all be in my comments. This is no attack on Kit Harington as the person or the actor. This is just no shade to him. This is just my own personal taste and opinions about Jon Snow, the character. Okay? There's just, you gotta remember, this is fiction. Okay? There's no shade to Kit Harington. I think that he's a great actor. I think he's really good. But I have been saying probably for almost a year now that we do not need a Jon Snow series. I've been saying it. I remember where there was, it was circling around. There was rumors going on. Kit Harington, he was going through his depressive stage after, Game of Thrones ended, in which I felt bad for him and everything like that. But like, to me personally, I just felt like it made no sense to revive the Jon Snow character. Well, one, the Game of Thrones books the book is still not finished. Two, what are y'all gonna really talk about? Really, like what are we really gonna discuss, right? So, to me, I thought that it made no sense. Quite frankly, I thought that season 8 of Game of Thrones was trash. Season 7 too was kind of trash a little bit, but there's some good moments. But I thought that didn't make any sense. Like, why am I going to be focusing on Jon Snow? Like, why am I going to be focusing on this half breed? Like, honestly, what HBO is doing right now, focusing on House of the Dragon, bringing Aegon's Conquest to HBO as well, to Max. That's what they need to be focused on. They need to be focused on the real Targaryens, okay, the full-blooded Targaryens, okay. They need to be focused on the iconic Targaryens, okay. Jon Snow, to me personally, I'm not interested. And let me just say this, because I know you're about to be like, oh, because you're Daenerys. No, listen, I shipped Daenerys and Jon Snow from the beginning, okay. I was here for them. I thought they were cute. When they got together in season 7, I was screaming, I was gagging, I was happy. But season 8, they ruined it for me. So that's the thing with me. It's like, once you ruin it for me, I'm done. I'm ready to move on. It's like I'm one and done. So I was just over it. And I'm still over it. And I'm not interested in seeing Jon Snow on my TV. Like, no. Like, give me Aegon the Conqueror. Give me Maegor the Cruel. Give me old Valyria. That's what you need to be focused on. Focus on the iconic Targaryens, okay? So I've been saying this for the longest on my channel. And I don't know, maybe, the people in Warner Brothers, Max and them, they be listening to my channel. Yes, I like to think that I'm that important. Maybe they have been listening to some of my commentary. Or maybe they have been listening to the Daenerys stands, the, Targaryen fans. We're just not interested. And they finally listened. And I'm glad that also Kit Harington is also on board with not making this show happen. So let's go to this article by Screen Rant. So it says here, Game of Thrones Jon Snow spin-off series no longer in development at HBO. Exclusive Game of Thrones Jon Snow spin-off is no longer in active development at HBO, Kit Harington confirms in an interview. Okay. Let's go. It says here, Jon Snow spinoff of Game of Thrones is no longer in active development at HBO. Though the main series ended in 2019, the fantasy franchise is continuing with multiple prequels series based on the works of George R.R. Martin, including House of the Dragon and the upcoming Knight in the Seven Kingdoms, the Hedge Knight. I don't know how interested I'm gonna be in that one. I'm gonna wait and see, how I feel. But yeah. It was first reported in 2022 that Jon Snow spin-off series, which would act as a sequel to Game of Thrones following Kit Harington's character, was in development. Now, during an exclusive interview with Screen Rant promoting Blood for Dust, Harrington confirmed that Jon Snow spin-off is no longer in development. Hallelujah for that. The actor says the project was previously in developmental stage, but currently it is not, and it's off the table because they couldn't find the right story to tell. I'm not surprised. What story are y'all going to tell? What is there to tell? It's done. It's over. Hang it on flat screen. We left that for where it is. Though it is no longer active development, Harrington hopes they can revisit Please Don't the project sometime in the future. Please don't. Read his full comments. I hadn't really ever spoken about it because it was in development. I didn't want it leaked out that it was being developed, and I didn't want the thing to happen where people kind of start theorizing, getting either excited about it or hating the idea of it when it may never happen. Listen, I guess I'm a hater. Because in development, you look at every angle and you see whether it's worth it. And currently, it's not. Currently, it's off the table because we all couldn't find the right story to tell that we were all excited about enough. So we decided to lay down the tools with it for the time being. There may be a time in the future where we return to it, but at the moment, no. It's firmly on the shelf. At this point, take it off the shelf. Take it off the shelf. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah, that's enough. I say take it off the shelf, burn it, put it in the fire pit, hang it off flat screen. I do not, and clearly the writers, like, it's just like, if it's not making sense, if nothing is sort of like connecting the dots, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And there's another part of me that feels like, I genuinely don't think that Kit Harington needs this, really. Like, one, you're a part of Marvel, you're about to be in this thing with Marvel, and then on top of that, like, you got all kinds of coin. Like, you don't need the Jon Snow thing. Like, you don't want to be typecast into that character, bias aside, my own bias aside, but like, why even continue with this character where it's a done deal? It is what it is, so I don't know. I just feel like when I saw this news, one, I was happy because I was just like, okay, now they could just focus on Aegon the Conqueror. They can just focus on House of the Dragon. They can just focus on other Targaryens. Hell, if they were to give me over Valyria, I would be here for it. Give me all of it. Give me all of it. Give me the dragons. Give me everything. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like Jon Snow, especially in season 8, he was just so stupid in season 8. Like, he was just so stupid and so dumb in the way that he just betrayed Daenerys throughout the whole season was just pissing me off. And I was just like, after this girl sacrificed her dragons for you cavemen looking mofos in the north. This is how you pay her back? Oh, I was so pissed. I was so pissed off. But either way, I just truly feel like this series does not need to happen, and I'm glad that the writers agreed, and I'm glad that Kit Harington agreed. At the end of the day, it's already broken. Okay, the Game of Thrones ending, it's broken. There's no way of putting it back together. You can try to glue it. I mean, they're trying to glue it back together with this House of the Dragon giving us that, which is cool. But like, we're moving on. We're moving on from this. let's just dig the grave of Jon Snow the same way he dug, the same way he stabbed Daenerys. We need to sort of stab him in the back and lay his character in the ground. That's it. That's all. I'm just not interested. And I'm glad that everybody is in agreement over there in the higher ups over there, Warner Brothers and HBO and that. So that was my thoughts on this particular issue. This is going to be very brief. I see that Pretty Little Liars is coming back. I'm going to be tuning in. Listen, I grew up on Pretty Little Liars. And I'm talking about my OG Pretty Little Liars. Like Aria, Hannah, Spencer, Emily, Allison. Those were my girls. I loved them down. Loved them to death. So, of course, when they said they were, obviously prequel, and then there was another Pretty Little Liars sequel. What was it? Pretty Little Liars something Perfectionist or something. But that didn't last. So, now they did this, and I did do a review of this show. You guys can go to my Pretty Little Liars playlist on my channel to go watch those older episodes. I liked season 1, but I didn't think it was over, because I thought it took a lot of elements from different movies and, different horror, even though I do like the horror element, but, it's clearly borrowed and, inspired by Michael Myers and all that stuff. So, but I still like it, I still enjoy it. I'm going to be tuning in. I'm going to be tuning in for season 2. I actually forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually forgot how season 1 ended. I'm gonna go back and watch it again. I might just watch my review on my Pretty Little Liars playlist just to remind myself. But listen, I'm a Pretty Little Liars stan. I love Pretty Little Liars. I grew up on it. It's just they bring a certain sense of nostalgia for me that it's like. I would watch something like a sequel or, something like, that sort of thing, or bring in new characters. And that's what they did with this show. I hope it's really good. I will say this, though. I wish that they could have released a trailer when they released this poster. I think that a trailer should have dropped. And especially for the fact that, this is coming in May. And we're in April right now. Why wasn't this poster or trailer released a month ago, 2 months ago? You know what I mean? So it's very interesting that they released this poster a month before the show comes out. Mind you, House of the Dragon is coming out in June, and they released trailers, the first trailer in December. So I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a part of me that also feels like, could season 2 be the last season of PLL Oringnal Sin? Could it be? And I hope not, because I want this show, because I did like the whole parent dynamic with that and the pregnancies and those I like that. So it's I do want the show to have a chance, but the fact that it is just a poster and they didn't release a trailer with it, and then a month before, and then I don't know, maybe Max is just putting a lot of their focus and a lot of their money into the bigger shows like House of the Dragon, and on top of that they got Aegon the Conqueror, Aegon's Conquest, and then the Hedge Knight series that's coming out. HBO is gonna be and I do think they're gonna make their money back, but it's still a lot of money. So I don't know, would this be? But then again, it depends on whether this season 2 has to do big numbers. Season 2 has to do big numbers, because it's if it doesn't, these streaming companies have no issues scrapping a show. And trust me, they do it a lot. All across the board, which is Netflix, Hulu, Disney, not Disney, but but Max is definitely something that they tend to do that. So, but I'm gonna be tuning in, because I'm just a Pretty Little Liars person, and I do it off of nostalgia reasons. So I like to see what's new, what's going on, what's popular. So yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it does do numbers so that, you know, we can have future seasons. And hopefully, I do wish it is as successful as like House of the Dragon, or even like the way Pretty Little Liars, the original Pretty Little Liars, was successful. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is just my thoughts on that, y'all. Please tell what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys excited to watch Pretty Little Liars summer school? Y'all, how do you guys feel about this Jon Snow news? I know the Jon Snow stands are gonna come after me, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, please tell what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 900 subscribers. The goal is to get up to 1,000. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.